That I've been working on since November, and this is a video on like where I'm at right now and some of the problem areas I've had along the way. Currently with the carbon rod, what I did is I ran it through all the sections and I positioned it about 1/4 of an inch off the wing to the carbon center, and I spaced it just far enough so that if I had to remove the fan I could slip it through a section I'm going to fabricate right in this area. The servos are positioned just right in front of the fan. The ESC is mounted in the exhaust tube so I can get some cooling over it in that area. The rudder and the tail assembly worked well. Other problem area I had was with the Robart retract, the steerable section. I made quite a few different rod attempts and settled on like a washer. I soldered washers on either side to keep the assembly fairly rigid. It needs to float, but it was floating so much it would kind of get in a bind and not allow the retract to function correctly. Battery, I'm using a 5S Thunder Power Pack, 3700 milliamp, and I went for magnetic hold downs on it. So, and I'll probably pin it in the front and magnetic hold it down in the back. Here's the retract functioning. Seems to work pretty good now. And also with the I ran the wire through the tail, give me some rudder control. Well, on the top side, I decided to go ahead and go with a single piece for over the upper section. Sheeting this would have been very difficult, I think, with trying to bend that 2mm dapper on this angle. And I'm going to continue it up in this section here as well. Got the canopy made today. It turned out I'm pretty happy with it. A little Star Wars jet fighter pilot, ready to go. Also, I got fixed landing gear on this one in the back with the retract in the nose. I think the fuel pods will kind of hide it good enough, and just to keep cost reasonable. The intakes that Roger made just turned out beautiful. I mean, these things are just a showpiece. It's going to be a shame to cover them up. The intake I fabricated, I left the ducts a little short, not really knowing exactly how far I was going to need to extend them based on Dan Eaton's drawings and modeling it after his 3D CAD. But the fan power seems to be spooling up real well, and should be giving me about 50 ounces of thrust. Currently my weight's running about 3 pounds and 8 ounces. So I got to say a special thanks to the design team who assisted me in getting this thing to where I'm at right now. The CAD guys at my work who did the digital scan and the scale up. Dan Eaton, who took the 3D scan and modeled the intake ducts for me to fabricate, and Roger Aersali, who went ahead and did an excellent job on fabricating the fiberglass ducts to complete it. And I think it's ready for sheeting now.